It's Logan Christopher from legendarystrength.com, and I received a question that is probably on a lot of people's minds. How do I get freaky strong and at the same time cut fat? So I want to go into the basics of this. What bases do you need to be sure to cover? Cutting fat, the most important part of that is going to be your diet. If you want to lose fat, overall, in some way you need to eat less or less calories. You know, calories aren't the only thing, but eating less to some degree so your body uses up those stores of fat. Many different ways of doing this. Intermittent fasting works great for a lot of people, but not everyone. Definitely getting away from processed foods to more natural. You just naturally consume less when you're doing that. Upping your intake of fruit and vegetables can help. Reducing the amount of total carbs you have to a smaller amount. Lots of different ways of doing this that will help contribute to this. Then of course you're doing some type of exercise. If you're trying to get your body to mobilize the fat tissues and burn that as energy, you want to do compound exercises. That is using a lot of different joints, a lot of different muscles in your body. If your goal is to lose fat, you don't want to just be doing bicep curls. Doing things like squats, deadlifts, cleans, snatches, kettlebells, barbells, bodyweight exercises, things like burpees, all sorts of different things covering the full body, and do a fair amount of volume when doing this. This can be done in different types of ways, like high intensity interval training. Circuits will work great too. So you have some different options in doing this. That contributes to this. And really, if you structure it right, the compound exercises, great for building strength as well. High intensity interval training, you're doing things like hill sprints, you're doing things like kettlebell swings or snatches. In certain ways, those can also build strength as well. A circuit, you can put together a circuit using compound exercises like those I already mentioned. If you do it right, those can get you strong as well. If you're really seeking strength as well, also spend some time with like lower volume, lower rep sets where you're really just focusing on those exercises. You can start off with a few of those, for instance, a few sets of deadlifts or squats before, and then from there go into some sort of circuit training that really works your entire body. Do this a few times a week, and that's going to be a pretty good plan. Pretty general picture we have here. Definitely could go into more details, but that's the basics of it. Focus on strength exercises, and if you want to get freaky strong in some freaky ways like doing old-time strongman stunts, definitely include those in there as well. But if you're doing stuff like grip and hands, that's great for getting stronger, not going to help so much with this goal. So do some basic strength training stuff. Make sure to add in some high intensity stuff where you're working through doing quite a bit of volume compounding. Get the diet section covered overall in some way, eat less, and you should cover those two goals. Like I said, this is 90–95% of the picture here. Then small tweaks to make it individual to you, and you got a good plan here. Be sure to check out legendarystrength.com for more information.